Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Rise and Shine Gaming. I'm your one and only host, Corky, here on the Corky's World channel. Morning, guys. Hope you're all sipping on coffee, sitting on a couch, and maybe on your way to work listening to me, maybe at work listening to me, maybe lying in bed watching me on your big screen. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to play one of the weirdest games I happened to stumble across on the Xbox 360 Marketplace, and that is Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. Now, I guess Phantom Breaker in its own was already a series, but this was my first introduction to this game. It's I don't know what Phantom Breaker is, but Battlegrounds is a 4-player beat-em-up where you walk across the streets of Japan trying to stop evil demon lords from taking over. And I'm just going to jump right in. Local game. I'll actually play arcade mode just so you can get a little feel of the game. So these are the characters. Mikoto, Waka, Itsuki, and Yuzuha. Yeah, Yuzuha. And then these two are 3, 4, 5. These are like the little extra characters you can get. But those 4 that I just listed were the mains. And the cool thing about this game that I really like is it's kind of like Scott Pilgrim, where you get to level up the characters you play as. So I'll play as M, so maybe I can show you guys what that's like. Fuck out of here. I think one of the difficulties is get through level 1 on Nightmare Plus, and that must have been the last thing I was trying to do in this game. I can't even remember the last time I was playing this game, let alone who I was playing with, but here we go. So you see hit counters, I'm gaining coins, which turn into experience. Another cool thing about this game is there's foreground and background. Gotta get those coins. Alright. None of that is controls. Alright, here we go. So, I'm using the weak attack. There's medium and strong, and then SP. And then, okay, so line movement. Got it. And then overdrive. Alright. I think I got enough. So, see? So you can jump forward and backward depending on where the enemies are. So, the benefit of using the weak attack is it's usually much quicker than the enemy's normal attack. So, unless you're like really in a bind or you really want to like sink that final shot, gotta get these coins before they go away, then I don't really see a reason not to just use the weak attack because it's so much quicker. And it looks like I could use a special power, but I don't think I have one yet. We could try. Okay, so that's just the generic special power that everyone does. It's just raining down lightning. But one of the things that I downloaded this game because it looked pretty alright, but then what kept me hooked, and like I beat the game several times with most of the characters. I wanted to get everyone max leveled, or at least the characters I preferred playing as. And what did that for me was I love the simple combat system that has, fun little intricate twists, and I love the graphics, that 16-bit looking Retroville. Alright, we're getting wailed on, so. Oh, this sucks. This is only normal and I'm just like getting wailed. But I guess this character is level 0, so. Had I been using like so that little guard, it can do something. Yeah, there we go. If you get it at the right timing, you can usually lunge back with a cool counter. What that was right there was I just power charged my way through him. Alright, we finally got that guy. On to the next section. I love that little section change wipe, that's really cool. Always rain down lightning. It's so fun. At least until you get good skills. Because each character has a pretty... Alright. That was lightning again. That's hot. Those are just attacks. Every character has some pretty cool moves, but you can't use them until you unlock them. So right now, that lightning move is all our magic. I didn't even think about that. Otherwise, these little dancing cat dudes. Had I thought about that, I probably would have, like, picked a character so you could see an actual ultimate move, but I think M is who I am. M's still pretty cool. She's like whooping ass with like a teddy bear. I'm pretty sure the red orbs are magic, and then you also get magic from, you know, beating up enemies. It's pretty standard. It's also pretty incredible. You know, like, it's sad because this game is a fantastic beat 'em up in my eyes, but I just don't think enough people know about it, so it hardly gets recognition. Whereas, you know, everyone knows Scott Pilgrim was fantastic. Everyone knows River City Ransom is, you know, what started the whole thing. You know, Streets of Rage. Everyone loves Streets of Rage. It's, one of the fun things about playing this with a whole bunch of people is the screen goes crazy with coins and power-ups and everything. And then it's just a mad scramble for each dude to get their share. Because you want to get your share, because then at the end of the level, you get to level up your character. Which, I'm already looking at the episode time. It doesn't look like you guys are going to see that, but... Here's the little mini-boss area. Because I might actually die right here, you know? See, that's that little power hop where I can just hop through him. Not that. Not that dude kicking me. That was not anything. That was my strong grab. I'm sure if you're good enough, you can get a good little juggle going with her. Grab all these real quick. That's something that does annoy me, is that the coins disappear. It'd be so much cooler if they just stuck around till after you were... Oh, so this guy right here, all he does is knock out coins. So let's see if we can... See, he's trying to get away from us. And succeeding because he keeps jumping back and forth. There we go. I think we got him. See, he didn't have a ton of coins, but he did have a health boost, so onward. I think I'm nearing the end of the level. Oh man. So, even with 4 people, this part is pretty freaking hard. You're supposed to slow down this truck, and if you do, you get a pretty good reward. Even with 4 of us wailing on this thing, it was impossible. I feel like you really only see like female enemies in games where females are also the main protagonists. Getting a little cornered. I think we're still doing alright, though. I'm sure... Sorry about that. I'm sure the microphone's picking up, like, the aggressive sounds of my controller. But this is another one of those games that I talked about, before, where this is also backwards compatible. So if you pick this up, you can play it on Xbox One with your friends. There is an online mode. I don't know how well that transfers over into the backwards compatibility, or, you know, if it's still going. That's something that that I was thinking about the other day. Is with this backwards compatibility, does that mean Xbox is going to keep its 360 servers going longer? Just questions. I gotta be getting close to the boss, right? I just want this to go on long enough for you guys to see a boss fight, and then you can see me level up. So this might be a little longer of a Rise and Shine Gaming, just so you guys can see the level up system. I was kind of trying to save that since I know the boss is coming up. I could probably build it back by then. Since we're just wailing on these guys. Anyway, guys, hope you're all having a good morning. If not, let me know in the comments down below. Find me on any social media if you ever want to talk. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, the three mains. Send me a tweet. You know, like me on Facebook. Shout me out on Instagram. I will always respond to you guys. Or at least in the beginning of this, I will always respond to you guys. The dream is that I get so big that it, you know, responding to you guys, I don't know. Responding to you guys becomes a little more difficult. Alright, I think we're almost at boss mode. Once we get rid of this last golf dad. Man. So that reminds me of one thing I don't really care for in this game, and that's jump is the up button, which is pretty standard for games like this, but I don't like it. But the best way to take out those security bots, or at least get them down on the ground, is using the lightning burst. And look, like, we used it and it's already almost back to full blast. Alright guys, I think I'm actually just going to call the episode here. If you really want to know about the level up system, or if you want to see me play more of this game, you know, maybe I can grab some friends and we'll play through on multiplayer, or I'll just beat it myself and show you guys. But I don't want Rise and Shine Gaming to ever run this long. So, as always guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thanks for, oh, well, here is the boss. Thanks for tuning in, and be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will, as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later days, guys.